So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things already rolling. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveller, especially here.
Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Akliush with the short one. And that's been drilled in. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kera clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Akliush plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Camavinga. Massaro. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Again, a brilliant save.
Camavinga really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Goes for the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's on it, can he get away? And it's Messi. It's a great gallop. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave...
Oh no, what has happened here? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And Sufati. Adingra. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Takes a shot! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
L'Olympique de Marseille. Après 25 minutes de jeu plus tard, le numéro 11, Messi! Messi!
First breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And Fati is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Jimenez has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Marseille have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. That is good alertness. It's a searching pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Akliouche goes short. Monaco awarded another corner. He's there to hit it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Great ball, and he's in here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Marseille find a position of real strength now. Akliouche. Massaro. Well timed, excellent interception. Mawissa. Adingra.
Temps additionnel.
No, that's been intercepted. Caicedo. Messi. Marseille do have a chance to counter here. Teze. Zakaria. Closing in on goal. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Marseille looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's found a way through. And it's Caicedo. Shot, surely! And a neat finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Marseille are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Caicedo gets across and deals with it. Balogun. This looks promising. Adingra shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Monaco are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Monaco get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Nicely aimed pass. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. Caicedo spots it and intercepts. Mbappe powering forward here. Teze.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Now it's Balogun. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Balogun, and he is deftly away. Adingra. No foul, says the referee. And it's Akliouche. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Mikel Oyarzabal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
That's Valverde. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get it through? Adingra, and there's the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Golovin.
Le numéro 26. Changement en cours.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Son Heung-min running with intent. Fas gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Marseille can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Biere.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Oh, what has happened here? It's anyone, this time surely! And it's in! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Monaco may be down, but not out just yet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this is a great position. Now there's a... He's had a shot! Goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Après 89 minutes de jeu par le numéro 18.
Marseille visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Golovin.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps.
Now this could be a chance. Minamino! That pass isn't the best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's had it taken off him. Kira. 4 extra minutes added on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Marseille have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Caicedo claiming the Man of the Match award. And hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Toulouse couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, such a clever touch. Caicedo. Tries a shot! Goal! Marseille! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Le numéro 15.
Marseille break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Well timed, excellent interception. Marseille leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Drives it in. Towering header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Krishna. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Valverde.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Marseille clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Delivery from him. Terrific effort! And again, that is frustrating.
Marseille really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
Toulouse really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have those players that love a gallop or two out wide. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Big chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
But pour l'équipe de l'Olympique de Marseille. Après 26 minutes de jeu.
Marseille are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Decent chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Kane certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Now who's going to be first to this? Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Camavinga. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And one more try! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Marseille find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him there. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Camavinga. And a chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Two goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
L'Olympique de Marseille. Après 41 minutes de jeu par le numéro 20.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And this is Kane. Gets a good foot in there. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's pulled back. Valverde with the clearance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He'll try from distance! And he's hit it too high.
Well, talking about playing into your...
Shoots! And there's a goal! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Pete.
That's the end of the first 45.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Marseille leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. Back on the way then. And he's making progress on the ball. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now he's running away. Massaro driving on and making good progress. Steaming on goalwards. And a shot! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. And here's Messi. Chance for a shot! Well, they can break here. Great defending, strong and determined. Marseille can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is... Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Massaro! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marseille are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Massaro. And it's Camavinga. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Marseille perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That wasn't the greatest of balls. So we have further activity on the bench here. Kane is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Marseille have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi. Messi going like a man possessed at the moment. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Good reason for optimism here. And it's been taken short. Son Heung-min! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's had it taken off him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's having a shot! And that has flown over.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. Mbappe running with intent. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. Valverde in shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he is deftly away. Oh, no joy this time. Looking for options for movement. Oh, just skips past his man, and he shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Toulouse certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. That is lovely. Richard, surely! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi goes short. There's the shot! Son
Il y aura
Heung-min!
6 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, and the finish! And he's stuck it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
But pour l'équipe
Look,
de
all they
l'Olympique de
want to hear
Marseille.
right now is the final
Le
whistle.
numéro 18.
They've been humiliated.
Toulouse can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
This could be their final throw of the dice. And a header! There's the delivery. That's an excellent interception. Son Heung-min, excellent. And there goes the final whistle. Marseille have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good
Eh
evening.
bien, ce n'était pas le bon jour pour nos joueurs.
Well, Lyon and Marseille might not have any historic reasons to consider each other rivals, but for more than half a century now they have spurred each other on in pursuit of excellence. It's a rivalry that's produced a number of memorable matches, as well as some of the most magical moments in French football history. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So two teams here, each of which in their time has been the leading light in French football, both domestically and right across Europe.
It's a game that always has a very sharp competitive edge to it, and both teams you'd expect to be there or thereabouts in both the title race and European places, Peter, and a game that French football needs more than ever with the way the balance of power has shifted. It's known also for being very high scoring. Let's not change that.
Things already rolling. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. That's a sharp pass. Massaro. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Marseille make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Chance, surely! Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. They are purring, truly purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi. Caicedo. He's having a pop! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So will they make it count again? They've played it short. Mbappe! That's good defending, very good defending. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent chance! That's another chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. Mbappe! That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jimenez. And here's the chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. Mongala providing an outlet on that flank. Valverde does well to get it back. Played into the box. And that has been cleared.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played out towards the right wing. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Driving forward. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Messi, who's set up one goal so far.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. And he's making progress on the ball.
Such good technique.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this. Kane! Marseille looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pass is just off target. Jimenez. Camavinga. And the counter is on. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mongala does really well to win the ball there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Mongala receives it in a wide position. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Messi. Massaro looking to add to his goal. Massaro. Messi. Shot could be... Tries a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Marseille sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving. He's going for goal! It's run. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liakate. Mata. Liakate. Now it's Kane. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Marseille are 2 up early in the second half. Oh, sweet feet. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And for a moment, time stood still. Messi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Has a look and plays it forward. And the through ball. He's in a great position here. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Now in he goes again. And he's stuck it away. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Just 1 minute now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Marseille are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Mbappe venturing down the left.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marseille perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a good run down the left. He's found a way through. And it's Valverde. Pinches it off him.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 20, le numéro 7. À leur place, le numéro 17.
Mangala.
Le numéro 22. Attention.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Fernandez. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mata. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's found a way past. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, he's been caught. It's Son Heung-min! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Tolisso. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
3 minutes.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's been taken short. Cross goes in. He's having a shot! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Marseille have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.